Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wa akhalallahu al-bay'a wa kharrama riba. And however, Allah has allowed trading and forbid riba. Al-Baqarah verses 275. Imagine the world without Islam. Imagine the world without Sunnah. And imagine the whole economic system in this world are being dominated by a capitalist, a Marxist, or even a maybe communist. Then we already know exactly what is going to happen in this universe. My name is Geffry Mclane, and I represent branch office Kediri, Hayamburuk. At the early beginning, I bring you one of the verses in Al-Quran that state about riba. Al-Baqarah verses 275. It states that Allah has forbid riba. More clear statement in Al-Baqarah verses 279. It says that for those who still doing riba, be aware, Allah and its messenger will declare a war to you. The economic domination of capitalism has caused economic damage everywhere, in every single aspect of our life. We've been hit by the first wave of economic crisis in 1998. The inflation rate was so high. The prices of the good are extremely rising. Riots everywhere. There's a lot of looting issues. People get killed, and many of them. Then, in 2008, we got hit again by the second wave of economic crisis due to America's failure of controlling their subprime mortgages. Then, it is impacted all over the world. And 12 years later, the last year, 2020, we're hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. Many people die. Millions and millions of workers are getting unemployed. Small, medium enterprises are collapsed. Economy is stuck, and this is really broke us down. And do you think what happened till today is it just coincidence? Or maybe this is the big sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As the Muslim, you already know the answer is. Therefore, many countries are considered that capitalism is no longer correct and make the world more damaged. Because capitalism is only benefit to rich people. Rich people are getting richer. Poor people are getting more poor. This is the effect of capitalism. As the opposite of capitalism, Islamic financial is currently based on Quran and Hadith, where the guarantee of justice, prosperity, togetherness, and family as a bridge between human being, hablum minan nas, and the existence of devotion and worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, hablum min Allah. The Sharia economy system teach people to be honest, to avoid greed, to avoid fraud transaction and excessive consumption, as well as not to harm the others. This is so different than capitalism because Sharia economy is aligned with the human nature. It is the system that treats people as full as human beings. As well as the religion itself, the Islamic financial is getting a new level of maturity in the past 50 years. It is forecast to be worth $3 trillion with Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates currently leading the markets. But Islamic finance it's still relatively small compared to the global industry. For example, in Indonesia, where the total population of the Muslim is almost 87.18 million people of total population, but the people are still thinking about the conventional banking. And this is our task to do some da'wah to people, to let the people know about the Sharia economic is, to avoid riba, and many of them. I do believe we are going to succeed in our country. In the earlier 2021, the government has initiation to merge of the local Sharia bank under the state-owned enterprise to become one single bank, Bank Sharia Indonesia. I do believe in the future we are going to make the New York, in Lower Manhattan, in London, in everywhere, anywhere of the world, because Sharia system is aligned with human nature, as I told you. It treats people as full as human being. It's fair. There's no fraud transaction. Teach people to be honest, and it's barakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not only for the Islamic people, for the Muslim people, but Islamic finance is rahmatan lil alamin. It's a bless from Allah to all of the universe. My name is Geffry Mclane. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.